Every time I think I'm out, every single time I think I'm out, these Murdaughs drag me back in. I am so tired. I am so tired. I cannot see straight. Oh, I got a haircut the other day. You like my haircut? Okay, listen. I got to tell you this real quick because I'm on my way to bed. As always, it's what? It's 7:30 in the evening. I feel like somebody beat me up. I have driven from one end of this state to the other today because I had to pick up my kid from college. He's home for spring break. And then I had a volunteer situation going on, so I had to go volunteer. And then I came home and I cooked dinner. I've been busy. So while I was doing my little errands and while I was driving all over creation to get this child home from school, P.S., he could have taken the trailways, but he didn't want to. And who am I to force my baby to take a Greyhound bus with the unwashed masses? So, I spoil the kids. I spoil the dogs. Everybody up in here is spoiled. So anyway, I've been on the road for many, many hours today, and then he wanted a home cooked meal. So now he's down eating his home cooked meal, and I'm tired. But while I was doing all of that, I was listening to interviews that the defense attorneys have given. Also, the prosecution, Creighton Waters and them, are out here giving interviews. Child, I listened to these interviews twice because I was just sitting, getting some windshield time, and I could just be like, oh, let me push this button and play this interview again. So this is what I have learned from one Chanley Painter from Court TV. She was interviewed on somebody else's podcast. Is this all hearsay? Because I'm telling you what I heard from somebody else. I think that's hearsay, but I think you're going to enjoy it. This is what I found out. Everybody is asking the question, what happened to Alex's money? How did he spend all this money? There has to be an answer. Turns out there is an answer. And the state has found the answer. Creighton Waters and them, they know what happened to all the money. He said, we didn't want to go off too deep into the weeds. Creighton, did you see that trial you just conducted? Y'all was deep in the weeds with all them checks. Apparently, he could have gone deeper in the weeds because they know where all of Alex's money went, and it's going to come out in the financial trials. So now we have something more to look forward to. Please, Beyonce, do not let Alex Murdaugh plead guilty on all these financial crimes, even though he has already said that he has already said, yes, I'm guilty. I don't want him to take a plea deal. I want all of the tea to be spilled all over the place, and I want to know it all. Where did the money go? The state knows, and they have not told us yet. Additionally, the state has a strong belief that Alex is the single person who pulled the trigger and killed his wife and son. But there is strong evidence to indicate that he had people to help him in the aftermath with the cleanup. Cousin Eddie, and maybe others. Now listen, a psychic that I saw during a tarot reading about Alex and them, listen, I am not a big believer in psychics, but I do enjoy the entertainment. So I will watch the spirit box thing. I can't do it. It gives me a seizure. But the tarot cards, or you want to rub a crystal ball, tell me what you see. Well, honey, I am here to listen and hear everything that you see. And all of the psychics and whatever were saying that there was more than one person involved with this crime. Not more than one shooter, more than one person after the fact. So I'm like, I need to know all the details. And immediately after the crime, Cousin Eddie knew a lot of details about the crime that had not been released to the public. He was running his mouth all on TV and telling everything. And I was like, how Cousin Eddie know details like that? Now, he had the story a little bit wrong. He was like, it was a fight between Maggie and CB Rowe, the groundskeeper, and Paul, blah, blah, blah. But he knew how Paul was shot, how Maggie was shot, how many bullets, the position where she was shot on her body. I suspect that Alex got rid of the phones and Cousin Eddie got rid of the guns. Now, I have no proof at all, not a bit. But that is my own personal opinion. That's what I think happened. I'm going to need Cousin Eddie to come on through and start giving some more interviews. I don't care if you're represented by counsel. I kind of need to hear everything because I'm nosy. Other questions. There were bloody footprints in the little kennel room where Paul was killed. And everybody was like, where did the bloody footprints come from? Turns out the bloody footprints were left by EMS when they took Paul's body away. They were not there when SLED and everybody else arrived on the scene. No bloody footprints. Bloody footprints were found after SLED had done their complete investigation, when the coroner's office or whoever took Paul's body for autopsy. They left bloody footprints. And so that's where the bloody footprints came from on the scene. Also, there was brown hair, or there was hair in Maggie's hand. Everybody was like, who did the hair belong to? Who did the hair belong to? Come to find out, it was Maggie's own hair. You see, apparently, when you get shot in the head, that makes some of your hair come off. And so all the hair that was around Maggie's body was Maggie's hair. There's a lot more to be told on this story. Now, as a juror from the public, I had questions. I never doubted that Alex did these killings. I don't doubt that there's a lot of other crimes going on that we don't even fully know about. And who among Alex's friends are up to shady things and no good that we will also find out about. So while part of the Alec Murdaugh story is wrapped up, there is much, much more to go, friends. We have many miles to go before we sleep. Although not tonight. I have about 10 steps to go before I go right on over there and get in my bed and go to sleep because I'm tired and I still need to wash my face. Okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to listen to a nice, relaxing murder, and then I'm going to get a good night's sleep. You have a good night's sleep too, and I'll see you soon. Bye.